About 1 month ago, I put out this video. It's about being banned inside of Diablo Immortal. And in this video or podcast, I had Sam Keel, the first whale, $30,000 to $40,000 whale inside of Diablo Immortal, to be publicly banned, or to publicly come out and say that they were banned. We also had Dios inside of that episode, who is the creator of the Ban the Ban Discord server, where I have mentioned it many times here before. It's a place that I like to send people who have been banned for support from Dios and his community of people that have been banned, and maybe just some people that are there to help out others from the community. Now, this community from the Ban the Ban server, Sam Keel and everyone else have put together a document for Blizzard to try and make changes to the entire ban system. If you watch this video, which I will be linking in the description of this video if you want further context, it's a longer one, about almost 40 minutes in length, but it gives you full context of this entire situation. I suggest you watch it. We discussed a less harsh penalty system, maybe more of a warning system rather than a permaban right off the bat. Maybe a system where it warns you, gives you a week ban, a month ban, something besides something permanent right from the get-go. So that was really what we came out of that video with. And now we have this document which is living right now on Reddit. This posted about 1 day ago at the point of you watching this video. It was on Sunday. I decided that I really didn't want to put out a second video on Sunday. I didn't want to put it out in the evening. So I figured I'd put it out here for you guys on Monday. Thinking maybe you didn't see it yet, which probably most of you haven't. This is bringing the community together, most of which are housed within the Ban the Ban server, which I will also be linking down below. If you happen to have been banned from Diablo Immortal, or if you're someone that wants to support people who have been, that's the community to be in for it. We're going to go through this, and you can see that there is a link right here. This is for you to sign the petition or sign the document, which is basically a call for change inside of Diablo Immortal. I want to say that I'm here representing no one. I'm not someone that's been banned. I don't have direct friends inside of the game who have been banned. I think that there are definitely some people who have been banned that should not have been. And I think there are definitely people that have been banned for good reason. So I think I play both sides of the fence there. And it's really hard to tell who deserved a ban and who didn't, because really we're hearing only one side of a story. But again, there are people innocent and there are people not innocent. It's for us or for you to figure out who you think is who. But let's get into this document here. Petition for change to bans, Diablo Immortal community. I'll let the document speak for itself. Please see the below form link and fill out if you support change to the permaban process Blizzard has set forth. Below the link is the information in the petition. So here's the link if you want to go sign it. I'll be linking this Reddit post down below as well to push forward a different way of handling bans inside of the game. Here we go. Let's get into it. Subject: an open letter from the Diablo Immortal community calling for fairness and transparency. Dear Microsoft, Blizzard, Activision, we, the passionate players of Diablo Immortal, come together with a shared love for the game that has brought us countless of hours of joy and camaraderie. Today, we find ourselves compelled to address certain issues that have surfaced within our beloved gaming community concerning bans without sufficient evidence, prolonged customer support wait times, and a disconnect between players, customer support, and the development team. It is disheartening to witness the imposition of bans without proper evidence or transparency. Our community values fair play, and we believe that every player deserves the chance to defend their actions with clarity and evidence before facing any consequences. We stand united in our plea for a more thorough and just approach to enforcing rules within the game. We propose an implementation of a warning system as an alternative to automatic and immediate bans. We understand the importance of upholding rules and maintaining a healthy gaming environment, but believe that that providing players with 1, 2, or 3 warnings before resorting to a ban would be a more considerate approach. I tend to agree with this. I don't like permabans as the initial recourse for wrongdoing. Obviously, there is wrongdoing that is minor and there is wrongdoing that is major. Maybe there is a world where there's some wrongdoing that is permaban worthy. I'm sure that there is. But there's also a world where doing something that's very light, maybe breaking a small rule, doesn't deserve a permaban, but instead would deserve a 1-week ban. I definitely agree that everything doesn't fall into the same category there. A warning system not only allows players to understand and rectify their actions, but also encourages a positive and educational atmosphere within the gaming community. This approach aligns with the spirit of fairness and sportsmanship with many of us hold dear. Furthermore, the extended wait times for customer support have left many of us frustrated and feeling unheard. We acknowledge the challenges faced by support teams, but urge the game's management to prioritize efficient and timely responses to address our concerns. A prompt resolution not only fosters a positive player experience, but also contributes to a healthier gaming environment. This is something that we've also talked about in that longer video that I linked down below. The team that reviews these instances, these occurrences, these bans, we don't know who that is. We don't know how big that is. We don't know if it's all robots or if there's actually humans behind it at all. I will assume that there is a small team of humans that overlook things that maybe the robots, the bots, the programs have pointed out as an issue. But I would also assume, remember, these are all assumptions, that that team is extremely swamped with the amount of people that are saying they didn't do it. They want someone to look over it, take a second look at it, a third look at it, a fourth look at it, having to respond to all of that. I would assume that this is an understaffed division over at Blizzard for Diablo Immortal. But again, I'm not sure. It's also worth noting, and it's said here that people who are banned want more of a response, a reason. Why was I banned? And when you think about it, there may be a reason why people aren't being given answers. Because when you find out why you were banned, and that becomes public knowledge, it gives people that want to cheat the system or do illegal things inside of the game, it gives them information so that they can better cover up their illegal in-game activities or their ban-worthy things. So I could also see why Blizzard doesn't want to give out too much information, because they don't want people to have an easier opportunity to cheat the system. It makes sense from that side as well. Let's move on. A particular concern that has fueled our collective voice is the issue of controller usage. While the end user license agreement explicitly permits that the use of various controllers, including those from the PS5, Nintendo smartphones, the recent bans on players utilizing such devices are causing confusion and frustration within the community. We advocate for a consistent and transparent application of the rules, ensuring that players will not unjustly be penalized for adhering to the guidelines set forth. Now, there was another Reddit post prior that was talking about controller support and bans with controllers. I also put a video out on that one. And in the responses to that Reddit post, Adam, he actually posted inside of there. Adam is the community manager for all Blizzard. He runs everything for all Diablo, I should say. He's the guy behind keeping the community happy for Diablo. He said that players are not being banned for using controllers that are on the list of accepted controllers. He said that that's not happening. Maybe players are using controllers that are not on that list. Maybe they're older, maybe they're knockoffs, I don't know. But he said that that's not happening from what he's seeing over on his side. In conclusion, we, the undersigned members of the Diablo Immortal community, respectfully request that the development team addresses these concerns promptly and transparently. Our goal is to foster a positive and inclusive gaming environment where rules are applied fairly, customer support is responsive, and communication is respectful. We hope that our voices are heard, and together we can continue to enjoy the immersive world of Diablo Immortal without fear, or unjust bans, or unwarranted frustrations. Sam Keel. Signed. I will say that something that I like about this is I like that it's not written in an aggressive fashion. It's written in a fashion where Sam Keel and party want to get back in the game because they love it. They want to foster a better community, a better system to further the growth of the game and allow it to have a prosperous future. With that being said, they also want their accounts back so they can play the game that they've either invested time, money, or both into. So I'm not here saying like the reason why am I sharing this. I'm sharing this because I believe that this is an issue. Definitely. I do feel that a system that's being mentioned here, it was discussed between me and many others, that a system where there's a step system, 1 week, 1 month permaban. It's nice. If I were to get hit with a permaban today, it would be devastating to me. Not only because of my account, not only because of my money spent, but also because of the community, as we've heard many times here, but also my YouTube channel, everything that I've built around this game. So I can imagine how it would feel for people that have done similar. Maybe not have the YouTube channel, but built community, made friends, invested big amounts of money, invested big amounts of time. It's got to be an awful feeling to log in and see that you've been permabanned. I'd be scared if I saw that I had a 1 week ban if I logged in. So I would love to see some changes happen, or at least this be addressed maybe in a more in-depth fashion from Blizzard. But again, as I mentioned, I also feel that they can only give us so much information to protect the game that they have built, to prevent people from getting more information and details to beat the system. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you want to join in and sign the petition, I think we're calling it, yes, a petition for change, then feel free to do that. I'll leave the link down below. I'll leave the link to the band server down below, and I'll leave the link to my video interview with Sam Keel and Dios in the description of this video. But I am very interested in hearing your thoughts. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another Diablo Immortal video.